Hey guys, Penadaily here, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Metroid. In the last episode, we cleaned out Meridia, missed 2 missile expansions on our way down to Norfair through Brinstar, and made our way to Ridley's hideout. Today, we are going to continue on with Ridley's hideout and take on Ridley. Hopefully, anyway. Okay, so we go on farther, and let's see. Come on. Anyway, you come through here, and of course, set a power bomb, and now we go down. And then, of course, here, and of course, you can see now. Let's see. So we can jump over that. Ha! And come through here. And we are in the ruins. Stupid. Yeah, these are Deskiga. Big Deskiga. There were smaller ones up ahead. And here we go. So, I met a traveler from an antique land who said, 2 vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Nearby, half sunk beneath the sand, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptors well those passions red, that yet survive stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear, my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. Yeah, Percy Shelley Ozymandias, which is, it's one of my favorite poems. And now we have the Ninja Pirates. They are only vulnerable when they turn gold. They only turn gold when they basically try to karate kick you. You have to get a certain distance from them to get them to karate kick you. Otherwise, they may just, flip. So, get in front of them, make them karate kick you, and then shoot them. And there's 2 of these jerks. Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of difficult. They're hard to deal with, especially because if you're at the wrong distance, they just throw, bits of themselves or whatever at you. But they're dead. We don't ever have to deal with them again when we come back this way. I mean, the door out remains open. It's not a metal door. So we will never have to deal with those jerks again. And now that we're in here, we can fill up. Because we are very, very close to Ridley, who has apparently laired in the heart of the old Chozo ruins down here in Norfair. This is, seriously, this area shows more Chozo influence than, like, any other part of the planet. It's actually kind of interesting. So we just keep, killing this Giga. Try not to get hit. Just kill that Holtz so he's not being a problem later. There we go. Alright. I guess we're full. Good. And now all you have to do is space jump along. Ow. Creep. Oh, yeah, there's still some power bombs, but I guess, Giga don't give those. So we move along. And here, just, space jump along through. This is not a bad area for space jumping at all. Here you'll have to jump a little just to hit the eye. Don't get too close or the eye doesn't, basically the eye does not react. And now, hi Ridley. Alright, yeah. Hey Ridley, screw you! Yeah, actually he's immune. Oh well. Yeah, so you want to try, try not to get hit. Yeah. just basically try pumping super missiles into him as much as you can. You're invincible with the screw attack, but he's, you know, oof, he's not vulnerable to it. So just try not to let him pick you up if you can avoid it. Just jump into the air, come out of it, and start pumping him full of super missiles. His mouth is sort of a weak point, but, oh, dang it. He's gonna swoop down at you. Just, yeah, when he does that, you know, just try and get out of his way. His tail is invulnerable. So, you know, take that into consideration when he attempts to, you know, as you kill him, he will turn redder and redder. Just keep pumping your missiles into him. Out, try to stay out of the lava. Okay, now that we're out of super missiles, start pumping the regular missiles in. Plasma, the rate of fire makes plasma shots not necessarily the thing. So just keep trying to kill him. Usually I do better than this. Oh, and there he died. Dude, why? Okay, and the acid drains away, and Ridley is dead. He's actually probably the hardest fight in the game. Mother Brain is not actually as difficult as he is. Uh-oh. There was a Metroid here. It's gone now. Alright, but we do find an energy tank, which is pretty nice. Now there's only one energy tank left in the game, and we should take, so let's take a quick check. Yep, we have 400 energy. You notice we actually don't have the Spazer beam anymore. That's because Spazer and Plasma are not compatible. You can actually get a really weird glitch if you force them both to be on at the same time, but it's not worth it. Alright, so now we just get to head out of here, just screw attack out. Not too much going on. Normally I would then, you know, we're gonna take that special shaft out, you know, the one... Okay, don't have to deal with the Ninja Pirates. I think their actual name is Karate Pirates, but you know the internet, Ninja Pirates. Ninja Pirate is just a much cooler name. So, now you wait for that to come down. And... jump up. Ow. Well, that was good. Just... Ow. Really? You are just really annoying me. Okay, let's try this again. Go up. It stops. Jump up there. And good. And now that thing will come down. Now we can step onto it. And now, of course, we need to lay another power bomb, which lets us go back up, kill the Duskiga, and... yeah, okay, so we're gonna head out. Just die. Just die. Let's see. Yeah, there's part of Ridley's hideout you don't see with the way we're going, but there's nothing there. So we come through here. Ow. I don't know if those Chozo statues are supposed to be crying, or their eyes are melting, or what. It's kind of freaky. But that's how it goes. So we come back up through the Key Hunters. Now, for this, you do kind of want to go for either a charge shot or screw attack. Screw attack if you can get it, because, you know, it's... The problem is sometimes getting into the spin mode. So now we have the screw attack, which is one of the most dangerous things, and the space jump, so we're kind of gonna plow through most things in our path. Problem is, the screw attack actually can make things a little more difficult, because there are areas, like if we were to take the normal path, my normal path, which if I hadn't screwed up, that door is just a sort of a red herring. But if I had taken the path I normally do and hadn't screwed up had not screwed up the getting those 2 missiles in Brinstar, we would go up the shaft back to Crateria the way, you know, the way we've gone twice before now. So, but we're not gonna do that this time. Just jump. For the most part, you know, spring ball will do whatever, will get you through there. You can use the x-ray scope if you need to. Now, this room, these things, you can shoot the demon heads, but the pillars under the demon heads will only dissolve if they're stepped on. They're crumple blocks. So the only way to get those power bombs is through that, is by going through the ceiling. And as you can see, we are now also maxed out on power bombs. So, all we have left to do is max out on missiles. So now we're gonna go this way. Well, oh, and of course we have an energy tank left. Just sort of, you know, be careful. Wait here for the acid to go down. Don't bother to stand up, because you're going to want to bomb right here and go through here, and we get missiles. So yeah, we are coming up towards the end of the game. I'd say 1, maybe 2 more episodes and we will be done. So jump up. You can shoot this guy just through the floor this way. It's probably quicker and easier than trying to space jump, given that you've got to go through this tiny little hole, and you can't really spin jump through that, so you can't screw attack them very easily. So we come through here. You know, this is all new, but you know, we come through here. Those are just crumple blocks. And now, these are screw attack blocks, I believe. Even if they're not really, screw attack is, I think, the only way to get through them. I'm not sure. Just, well, I suppose you might be able to shoot them. I don't ever try because I have the screw attack. And of course, we're right near where we got the wave beam, which is pretty nice. So, we're gonna head back to the front of the shaft. If you haven't gotten the reserve tank here, you might want to get it now. You know, it's the whole streamlining thing. Okay, we don't want to go through that door. We want to go through here. So we drop down through here, kill him. We're going to go through here. And right through here. Because there's one thing in Norfair we haven't actually gotten yet. Actually, ooh, no, I've got to go down. We need to go down here. I'd sort of, yeah, we can come through here, you know, use the wave beam, and go through this shaft. It's mostly red space pirates. I can't remember what these guys are vulnerable to. But, you know, it doesn't, ow, just, dude, space jump all the way through. And we're gonna come out near Crocomire. Yeah, because Crocomire is right down that way. So, if we go up this way... Oh, that's nice. Yeah, gotta get that. We're kind of running a little low on super missiles. So, we come up here and go in here. And this room, you could have gotten it much, much earlier. There's really nothing stopping you. It's just, I find this the most convenient time. Obviously, you need the grapple beam, which, you know, you should have pretty much by the time you get here. And we get a missile expansion. And that should clean out Norfair. Let's see here. I wish in some of the... Really? In some of the later games, they actually put checklists. You know, they show you what... Or, not so much checklists, but they show you what your full complement of missiles is. Not just how many you have, but how many you would have if you were full. And that's really nice, but they don't do that in this game, sadly. Alright, so just, you know, keep going. We're good. And yeah, normally I would just, when we get back up to Red Brinstar, I would, dude, up. I would go all the way up the shaft. There's actually, that can actually be a problem with screw attack, because there are platforms that you can destroy with screw attack. It's bad enough that we're going to have to be very careful jumping on the rippers. Because after all, if you screw attack into a Ripper, it's gonna die and you're out of platform. So, we gotta be careful. But for now, you know, we just screw attack through here. We're pretty much invincible. Whirling Blade of Death. And there we go. Alright. And now we get to go up. And again, we have to be very careful that we only jump straight, you know, we don't do any spin jumping. So you have to jump straight up and don't move as you jump. Because otherwise you might, you know, kill your Ripper and you're out of platform and that would be bad. So now we just, you know, maybe you can space jump up, but this is easier and less annoying. So, because we screwed up, we're gonna have to go back through Green Brinstar. It's not a huge issue. Back across the new bridge, again, more just because it's faster than, you know, letting yourself drop. And, of course, boy, you can see just how much difference. I mean, every time, you know, we come through here, we're a little stronger and things take even less effort to kill. Now we don't have to deal with the Desgiga. If you'd had any problems with that missile, the one I got from freezing the Desgiga, or the Giga, I mean, you know, you could probably get it now that you've got the space jump. But, whatever. So, back through Green Brinstar again. Jump. Man, I love the spring ball. Oh, crud, right! And, of course, I completely forgot. We gotta go back to Kraid's lair! Oh, see, sometimes, well, it's a good thing this isn't a speedrun. Yeah, let's just keep going. Yeah, because there's that one thing in Kraid's lair that we left. You really need the spring ball for it, which is, you know, what reminded me. So, you know, glad I didn't get too far up. Just, you know, run, yada yada yada. There we go. Drop all the way down, back to Kraid's lair, sigh. But, you know, it's, and like I said, if you wanted to get this, if you decided not to get the X-ray scope as soon as you got the grappling beam, this is probably your best time to get it. Just wait until now. Because with the screw attack, the things that would get in your way are completely trivial. Whereas if you were just trying to space jump, it's actually in some ways harder because of all of those waivers and stuff. So, back here. Come on. Right through there. Yeah, it's actually a little harder to get through Meridia just because you have to do that jump. But hey. So, right, there we go. Turn that off. We probably could have done this, you know, when we came down here the first time, but I forgot that too. So, down. Don't really need, it's not like we needed the screw attack for this, but whatever. So, we come through here. Screw attack just means we'll have even less issue with the key hunters. Just sort of kill them. And I'm gonna screw attack all of them. Just actually, they're kind of difficult to kill with the screw attack. Good grief. Right. So, you see that missile? Alright, so we're gonna hit our power bomb. Yeah, you can't get to it. You can, I guess, jump and morph and get in there, but again, I don't have that timing. So, you know, we'll just not deal with it. Get it when we have the spring ball, and head back out. So yeah, as you can see, I mean, we're pretty high up on missiles right now. I'm not sure, I don't think we have all of them. Let's see. Nope. You know, I would say there's only 1 or 2 missile, or maybe 3 or 4 missile expansions left in the game. Not a lot. Oh, right. There we go. So, back up through the thing and back up through Green Brinstar. Oh, well. You know. So, I really love this game. I think one of the things this game does really well is the sort of non-verbal storytelling. The Prime games are so much better for that. Story-wise, the Prime games are some of the best games in the series. This game, I enjoy playing more, mostly just because I'm better at it. Which I'm probably better at it because I've been playing it for so much longer. And of course, also, I am not good with motion controls. I play 2D games mostly because my motion control skills, well, my skills with any kind of 3D game tend to be poor. This is kind of sad to admit, but I've never beaten Ocarina of Time. I love 2D Zeldas, but 3D Zeldas just... I'm not good at them. So, so the Prime games are amazing, but this game, even for storytelling, it's pretty good. You get little things, like the hints of the Chozo civilization and how it's all in ruins, and how it's Ridley's lair. Because Ridley, of course, is Samus's real nemesis. Mother Brain is really just, an endgame monster. But Ridley, if you've, followed any of the lore, is her absolute worst enemy. And I was actually recently rereading the Metroid manga, which was done to tie in with the release of Zero Mission. So, it had everything, all the story up through. The only game it doesn't take into account is Other M. And in a lot of ways, I think the Metroid manga did a lot of the things Other M did, and did it much more interestingly. I mean, obviously, it doesn't take Super Metroid's actual events into account. Oh, that was neat. Because of course it literally goes from Samus's childhood through right before the first final fight with Mother Brain. First final fight. Yeah. So, I find it a really interesting, for one thing, it covered Samus's relationship with Adam Malkovich, and I think it did it in a much more interesting way than in Other M. It's the thing with Samus and Adam, yeah, you come through here, and you get this. And then, of course, we get another one here. Yeah, sneaky, because you might go, okay, well, I found the hidden missile, and then, no, there's actually another hidden one here. But when Adam is first introduced, Samus has just found out that the Zebezians the space pirates are attacking Zebes, where she was raised with the Chozo. And she's actually still Federation police at this point, rather than Federation military or whatever they have, which I'm not sure is ever very well explained in the games. So she basically is like, well, screw this, I gotta go help. And Adam, happens to follow her out to her ship and says something along the lines of, you're ignoring your duty for personal emotions? And Samus shoves her arm cannon in his face. Adam doesn't even flinch, and he's like, you have 48 hours. So, right there, reasonable authority figure, and he obviously trusts her judgment, which, there's none of this, you have to be authorized crap. It's just go. Do what you have to do. Okay, so we're going after the last set of pickups. And I think what we're gonna do is get into Turian, and stop. So yeah, maybe one, maybe two more episodes. But yeah, so Adam just basically sends Samus off. And we get a lot of, Samus's history with the Chozo, we get some of, and it's really quite interesting. We get, she has friends that she actually deals with. There's no romantic arc, which I kind of like. And when we find out why Adam calls her Lady, it's a lot more about don't forget you're a person and not a machine, rather than, hey, you're a woman. So, there is a thing you can get to. You could actually get to this via shine sparking if you were really good. Actually, I mean, I've done it, so you don't have to be that good. But this is just as easy. Just, anything will come through there. Screw attack, super bomb, power bomb from above, because you can get up there very easily with space jump. So this is why I wanted both space jump and screw attack to get through this crap. Because there are so many unpleasant creatures in here, and those yapping maws are a pain in the neck. But with the screw attack, for the most part, they can't hurt you if you just keep going and go through things. Seriously, if I had just bothered to keep screwing, I would not have gotten hit even as often as I did. So now, I find the best way to do this, to do it to stay out of the acid, is to set that off, go through now, jump ball out, yay! And then, again, now here you have to be careful with your screw attack because of the spikes. But if you can keep doing the tiny little screws, yeah, you can just go right through and not have to deal with it. Now, this bit, let's see if I can do it. Okay. You have to be, let's see, I'm going to use the X-ray scope. Do you see how there's 4 sets of crumple blocks? You want to use the, because you need to get directly between the two. And now you have to be very, very fast. Get out that way. Good. When you get out, because if you don't come straight down that center, you will basically go right through those, you'll only get one side or the other, and then you'll have to go back. So that should, that's 230 missiles, which is all the missiles. We've already seen that we maxed out on super missiles and power bombs. And, of course, we're maxed out on energy tanks. So, at this point, we're ready to head down. I should have stopped at my ship, but whatever, it's fine. If you stop at your ship, of course, you can get your super missiles refilled, because, you're gonna pretty much very shortly here not be able to refill them. But honestly, it's not that big a deal. So, we run along here, and here we have a big statue. And if you had not taken out all of these bosses before you got here, you'd be stuck. They die, of course. The gems that form their eyes explode and they turn gray instead of gold, which is a fairly common thing for this game to indicate being inert. It's kind of cool. And the statue will sink down through the ground. You can't follow it. It's really a background image. But if you stand here and wait, you can also, hit that, but because you might want to come back out and go to your ship or something. I'm not going to bother because honestly, super missiles aren't really that useful for what's ahead, and we can get more, to be honest. So here we are in Turian, and there's a save point. And we're almost at half an hour, but let's do a little more Turian exploration. Mostly because, it's not like we've ever called it at a half hour before. So, yeah. You can kill the, you kill the Metroid. Come on, dude. Really? Get up here. Thank you. Let's freeze you again. There. go. And as you see, we get some, you know... Ah, dang it, I hate that. Usually I'm better at not letting these jerks get me. Oh, come on, let's get here so I can, you know, dodge out of him fast enough. You have to just keep bombing. Oh, really? Wow, this doesn't normally happen. Oh. Alright, fine. I wonder what happens if I do this. Not much, actually. Jeez Louise, get away! There we go. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, if you get grabbed onto by a Metroid, go into a ball and just start laying bombs and dodging from one side to the other as fast as you can. Careful, just, you know, come on, dude, get up here. Thank you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, again, be careful because you really don't want to aggro, guys. You know, aggro more Metroids than you have time for, and there's usually at least 2 in each shaft. So, keep going. Just use regular missiles, because those will be much easier for you to replenish. If you've managed, I mean, if you went to your ship and have everything... Oh, for the love of... Come on, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. There, okay. Oh, man. Oh, get off! Get off me! Oh, man, I am not usually this bad. It's because I'm talking. It's the Let's Player curse. Get. No means no, buddy. Ugh. Boy, yeah, so, I mean, if you're better than I am and have not managed to be, you know, and actually went to your ship, feel free to use super missiles, because they do tend to give you missiles back. But if you're like me and, you know, just came on in, then you may want to just use... Oh, for the love of... Get off! Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, now you. Oh! That was human error. Will you stop it? Oh, this is just... I can't believe I'm putting this to film. I ought to actually just stop and, you know, cut it here and, you know, deny this ever happened. Will you get off me for the... Oh, come on. There. Oh, watch out for the Rinkas, too. They will block your shots. Okay, and here we are basically at the point of no return. These jerks can only be killed with 5 super missiles. It's not worth it. Yeah, they're even immune to the screw attack. Just go. It doesn't matter if you've taken, you know, a lot of hits because, well, we got a cutscene coming up. That's worrying. If you've played any of the other games, you of course recognize what might cause a... especially in Prime, something that causes creatures to dissolve into dust. Uh-oh. That's a big side hopper. And that's an even bigger Metroid. So yeah, we can't... Yeah, there's nothing you can do. So just keep trying to make your way to the left. It will drain you down to 1. And then stop. Yeah. If you haven't guessed by now, those noises it's making, those are Metroid for Mommy. That is the infant Metroid. Yeah. Mother Brain has apparently been feeding it like radium-infused Wheaties or something. So, yeah, in the interests of not dying and, really? Sheesh. In the interests of not dying and also not having to listen to that awful beeping for the rest of the game, we're going to reload our missiles and fill up on energy. Sadly, missile recharge stations, of course, do not give you, missile recharge stations do not give you, super missiles back, nor do they give you power bombs, but that's fine. And nothing else from here on is going to drop pickups, because we're basically almost to the end of the game. So there is a save point ahead, and let's get to it. Alright, so last eye door. We come down here. There are no Metroids in this shaft. And here we are. We're going to save. And I will see you guys next time when we will take on Mother Brain and finish up the game. So one more episode. Alright, thank you for joining me. I will see you next time, and you have a great evening. Goodbye.